Not an ocean that's too wide, you can fly. When you really wanna get to someone, you'll do anything right.
So whenever I was meditating on the message of this song and what it means to me and what I wanted to put out into the world about it, it was so ironic because I was on Instagram and I came across a post that one of my girlfriends named Lisa Marie posted, Dr. Lisa Marie. She's a psychologist and a therapist, and her whole page is amazing because she really puts out a message of hope for people struggling with mental health. And she posted this photo, and she was holding up a sign that said, "Whatever you do, don't look down." And the whole article was about looking up, and it just like really tied into this song for me and tied it in beautifully to mental health, and so I just wanted to share it.
Years ago, a team of researchers produced a study about suicide bombers, mostly about what made these individuals abort their mission. In their scrutiny, a single element arose as the reason why many suicide bombers choose not to detonate: looking up at the sky. The training for suicide bombing is specific and intense. Suicide bombers are trained to keep their heads down and chant a phrase in their heads over and over and over again in order to remain in this trance that moves towards death. And it's such an interesting metaphor because that's exactly how depression works. We keep our heads down, we repeat a script in our heads: I'm unloved, I'm worthless, I'm a burden to my family. And remaining stuck in this darkness eventually leads to hopelessness and, at its worst, suicide. But the single act of looking up has the power to open the door to healing. And just like some of these unsuccessful suicide bombers, when you engage in the brave act of looking up, you realize that there's a tomorrow, that you are loved, that you have a destiny, that there is a power greater than yourself that can restore you to sanity, but most of all, that there is hope. From there, you can make tiny steps into healing one day at a time, but it all starts with looking up. And that's the cure. Eyes up, baby.
Isn't that a good article? I was blown away whenever I came across that. I was like, this is perfect. He's perfect. It's nice.
When you really wanna get to someone, you'll do anything right.